Hi,
Hi, Sudhir.
wel- welcome to online digital marketing training. In this video, I'm explaining about Shopify. So before I go about the designing, let me explain few details about the Shopify.
Exactly. I,
Yes. So before we start, let's see a few points about Shopify and how it is improvising day by day, and what are the companies it acquired, where it stands for, and how much money they're making. Okay. So it's a Canadian company, first of all, and it's offer online retailers a suite of service including payments, marketing, shipping, customer engagement tools. So like same whatever the e-commerce website we create, those kind of services Shopify is providing for the retailers like us who want to sell online. So Shopify have reported had more than 1 lakh businesses in approximately 175 countries. So think about it, how many people are using Shopify? Throughout the world, we know that when it comes to website, WordPress is mostly utilized for all kind of website, can be e-commerce or normal services. But when it comes to e-commerce website, most of the people are preferring Shopify now. See the total revenue, 61 US million dollars in 2009, and it is founded by this guy Tobias Lutke, Canadian, and initially they were trying to create their own website called Snow Devil. They want to sell some snowboarding equipment, but they were not satisfied uh, with the services priorly utilized by some other e-commerce companies. They're not happy. Then they started developing their own things that become Shopify. So that guy is a coder actually. He keep on trying, and finally he only built the separate software called Shopify where everybody using these days. And in June 2009, Shopify launched an application programming interface. This API allows developers to create application for Shopify online stores and then sell them. What does it mean? You might have seen WordPress. In WordPress, you will be having n number of plugins, contact form, live chat, pop-up. These are all designed by some other programmers. So WordPress is creating a platform where you can sell your apps. So WordPress earn more of money because of that only. Now here Shopify also same thing. After they creating a platform, they introduce this API so that whoever the developers are there, they want to add some add-ons, they can sell it over here. And whereas end users like us, we can purchase that app. In WordPress, we call it as a plugin. Here we call it as an app. So the Shopify also earn money with this. So here you'll be learning more apps. Whereas a WordPress, we are learning plugins. Here we'll be learning apps. So in Feb 2012, Shopify acquired Select Start Studios. This means that they are in a stage of acquiring some big companies. August 2013, Shopify announced the launch of Shopify Payments. In a WordPress, we have cash on delivery. At the same time, we can integrate with a Stripe and some other. But here, Shopify launched their own payments. So their own payment gateway. That is very good anyway. In 2014, the platform had hosted approximately 1,20,000 online retailers. One more good thing about Shopify is they have their own hosting. Whereas a WordPress, if you see, WordPress is an application. Okay, means you should have a domain and hosting. Like I said, we should buy from GoDaddy or someone else. Then the WordPress you can use. But Shopify, it's not like that. You can buy domain here. You can host here also. Hosting is free of cost for you. For that only they charge the overall. So domain and hosting with the Shopify itself means they are the domain and hosting providers at the same time application providers also. So that is the difference between a GoDaddy and the GoDaddy WordPress and the Shopify. So GoDaddy plus WordPress equals to Shopify now. They provide you domain, hosting at the same time application also. So here is showing some application, how many numbers they got it. This is big actually. In September 2015, Amazon.com announced it would be closing its Amazon Web Store service for merchants. Previously, Amazon used to have web store service for merchants where they can create their own website like that and they can sell it. By seeing Shopify, they understood that they're doing good and they stopped it, and they have link up with the Shopify now. So directly they integrated Shopify in them. Now this increased 20% of the Shopify shares because Amazon is a big company. They collaborated with the Shopify. Now see, in 2017, Shopify announced integration with Amazon that would allow merchants to sell on Amazon from their Shopify stores. Now once you create a Shopify store, if your own website, because of the Google ads and social media, you can bring sales. There is one more thing called sell on Amazon. If you want, without a website itself, you can sell on Amazon. But again, you have to create a seller account and all these things. But here, Shopify created a platform in such a way that from Shopify itself, you can sell on Amazon. And you can see the analytics also, how many sales are happening. That is very good. Again, this also increased 10% of their shares. Next, Shopify acquired Uberlo. Uberlo is again separate organization. They are doing pretty good. Uberlo is more about drop shipping. Like you want to sell something but you don't have a product, then you can tie up with a manufacturer where you attract people to your website. You got order, then immediately you will talk to the manufacturer. He will ship directly to them. That is the Uberlo concept. Now Shopee have acquired Uberlo. So people who are doing drop shipping, they know about the Uberlo. This is also again good actually. See here, Uberlo connects Shopify merchants with suppliers who ship product directly to consumers and was acquired for $15 million. In April 2019, Shopify announced an integration with Snapchat to allow Shopify merchants to buy and manage Snapchat story ads directly on the Shopify platform. And previously, Shopify already done with the Facebook and Google also. So directly Snapchat story ads you can create from Shopify. At the same time, Facebook and Google ads also you can create from Shopify. That is the main difference. Everything you can do in a Shopify only. If you want to sell on Amazon, you can do from Shopify. Snapchat ads, you can do it. Facebook, Instagram ads, you can do it. And Google ads also they've integrated. That is the easiness. Like you are busy in many things if you are a website owner, e-commerce owner. So because of this easiness, you'll focus more on other things than developing and marketing and all these things. So for e-commerce website, Shopify is the best platform. In 2019, Shopify launched Shopify Chat, a new native chat function that allows merchants to have a real-time conversation with customers listing Shopify store online. So it's a chat. Again, one more acquisition they did. It shows that Shopify is growing. In 2019, again, Shopify began to allow its merchants to sell in multiple languages. The good thing about Shopify is you can open your store in different languages also. That is good actually. In future, these kind of things will increase. As of now, most of the stores are in English. But if you want, you can create in Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Spanish like this. Maybe people might like their native language. Those kind of applications already there in the Shopify. In 2020, Shopify announced it would join the Libra Association. Libra is nothing but it's a Facebook-led group aiming to create the digital currency. Same like a cryptocurrency. You might have heard about cryptocurrency. There are many as of now, but when it comes to cryptocurrency, others, the value of the currency will increase. But when it comes to Libra, the value will not increase, it will not decrease. It's just kind of a digital payment. In India, we have a Paytm, right? In the same way, if you store your money in the Libra, worldwide, you can use it. It's a digital currency. Still, it is not active. They're working on this. Maybe at the end of 2020, they might be launching this. So I'm showing all these things to explain that how big is Shopify now. Down the line, this 7 to 8 years, they improved a lot, and most of the e-commerce businesses moving to Shopify because of their easiness. Okay, right. Now, if you want to open your store, they're giving a 14 days free trial. So Shopify.com, because I'm in India, automatically it's been to Shopify.in. You can start your free trial by entering your email ID. Click on start free trial. Then it will ask you password and your store name. Create a store. So it will ask you a few details anyway. Once it's done, you will be entering to the Shopify dashboard. Now see here, this is not a domain like ODMT.in, because it's a free trial. You'll be getting something like .myshopify.com. But once you go to the plans, there are different kind of plans. Then you'll be having your dedicated domain name. On the domain name only, you can host your website. So here they're asking few questions like which statement best describes you, starting a new business, whether I want existing or new business. So I'm going for a new business. These are all questions they're asking for their information only. So if you want, you can skip also. Do you already have something to sell? Yes. Which industry will be operating in? Beauty. How do you want to sell? Online store. If you're really creating a website for a client, you can check this. Next. Few more questions they'll be asking. Address they'll be asking. Uh, this will be used as your default business address. You can always change this later. And just giving my details. Mandatory. I'm just entering. It's asking. Yeah. That's it, guys. Now this is the dashboard. I'm not going to deeper into how to create a website in this class, but I just before the class I've created one website. You just see here. It took hardly 20 minutes to create this website. Just 20 minutes. So by default, these drag and drop things will be there. Just click and change them. Just within 20 minutes I've done, but more time I have to spend to make it proper. I've already added one product. So this is the product. See the look. So buy it now. Because we are into free trial, it won't allow us to take payments. But once you go to the select the plan, then you can see that. Let me show you the plans, different plans available for them. So see the pricings. So if you take any of them, they have a free trial anyway. So basic Shopify is $29 per month, means around 2,100. This is the basic one. For a growing business, $79 per month. Advanced Shopify, $299. I think basic, this is enough anyway. And you can see what are the benefits you'll be getting. Remember, they're giving a hosting fee. You don't have to pay again any extra money for the hosting. Hosting they're already providing here. And see other things. You can have an online store. Include e-commerce website and a blog in all the plans. Unlimited products. There is no limitation. If you have 1,000 products or 10,000 products, you can have it. Staff accounts. On the same website, you want multiple user to have it. In the basic plan, 2 people can do it. In this 5, in this 15. It's not a big deal. Any company might be having 2 or 3 people only. 24/7 support for all the plans. Sales channels. Still on online marketplace and social media channel availability varies by country. Most of the all are available here. Manual order creation, discount codes, free SSL certificate. This is one of the best thing. If you go to GoDaddy, again you have to pay for SSL certificate. When you take the business hosting, then only they're providing free of cost. But here by default, free SSL certificate. Abandoned cart recovery, gift cards. Now when it comes to the free plan, the professional reports they're not giving. But when it comes 79, but anyway, basic reports are enough for you for a small business. Then third party calculated shipping rates, these 3 elements are not available. And one more thing is, if you take the basic plan, transaction fee is 2%. Like one product have been purchased, so Shopify is taking 2% on your margin. But if you go this 1%, if you go the bigger plan, 0.5%. So what is best for you? If your sales are huge, so many sales are there, go for a bigger plan. If you have small sales, 2% is not a problem. Okay, initially start with this, and you think that the sales are increasing, then jump over to the second plan. That's it, guys. So this is Shopify, and see, there is one more thing called Shopify Plus. Shopify Plus is for the big retailers. They have too many products and the sales are very good. This is good for the Shopify Plus. Okay, see the price per month only $2,000. Shopify Lite, add products to any website and blog and accept credit card payments for only. So this is just kind of add-on. Leave it. Right. Now, assume that one guy created a website on Shopify, but you want to know whether this is the Shopify website or not. How to find it? There are many ways there to find whether the website is Shopify or not. This website is built on WordPress. This is built on WordPress. If you want to find whether it is a WordPress or not, we have a website called what WP theme is that.com. If you want to know whether the website is WordPress or not, you can check with this. If you enter, you will find whether it is WordPress or not. If it is WordPress, it will tell you what kind of theme they are using. So they are using WoodMart theme. If it is not a WordPress, they'll tell you. See, the good thing about this, they'll tell you what kind of plugins they are using. Now let me copy paste this. Now this is a Shopify. They'll tell you that this is not a WordPress website, but they will not tell you that this is a Shopify website. See, does not appear to be a WordPress site. So for them, there is a website. I'll show you second. Yeah, there is a website called Built With. Again, so many things they are mentioning here. Let me check the same WordPress website. When you look up, they'll tell you what are the things you're using. See, analytics, Google Site Tag, WP Bakery, MailChimp, many things. So WP Bakery means it's a WordPress website again. Okay, now let me check the Shopify website here. When you scroll down, you will see Shopify. So you can easily find out this is a Shopify website. And another way of checking this is control view page source. Now you will see the source code of the website. Control F, Shopify You just click Shopify, you will find it. So it is showing Shopify means the website is Shopify. Now, if you want to find what theme, even in Shopify also there are themes. You want to find what themes they are using, type Shopify dot theme. You can see here, I've used the theme called Debut. This is how you can find what theme they are using. You can find whether it is a Shopify website or not. And if it is Shopify, what theme they are using also in the source code, you can find it. Okay. So here now you'll start creating everything. So this is about, guys, I'm not going deeper into that. This is Shopify. In the future also, many people use Shopify because of their easiness of the application anyway. So when it comes to WordPress, there are many things you have to do manually. Shopping ads, it's very tricky over there. But here they use content API. The API, all feed will be approved. Very less works you have to do it. At the same time, integration, Facebook integration, analytics integration, everything is easy. Those all things we're gonna discuss in the future classes. If you have any questions, put it in the comment, guys. Thank you very much.